Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to Poverty to Payouts. This is also going to be a trade recap. I'm going to mix two videos in one. This is going to be not the last video of the series, but the last video of me passing the accounts. So today is Friday, April 11th. I know I've been inactive for around 3 days. I think it's been. I haven't posted a video on this series, but I do have the accounts passed now. And this is a new set of accounts. What happened is Tuesday, I did blow the original accounts. And I reset them. I made 4.5 thousand on Tuesday, around 2,000 yesterday, and 2,500 today to finish the accounts off, right? We took a really nice short today, 2 data lows. It was a great play. I'm gonna get into the trade recap now so I can mix both videos in one, make it easy for you guys and easy for me. But these accounts are officially passed. I'm going to be activating them and showing you guys how I plan on risking with them. So this is my stats for the accounts. Average losing trade is 900. Average winning trade is 700. Yes, my R was cooked. Worst trade was minus 3,000. Best trade was plus 2,000. Yeah, this is an eval. Obviously, didn't take the best quality trades. But here are the stats you guys can see here. On Tuesday, 4.488. Yesterday, 2,000. Today, 2,500. So I got the account passed in 3 days. This is my plan to pass the account in 3 days. Took a little longer than that, actually. Took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just because I have been on eval all week. Very unfortunate for me because the only live capital I really got to trade was with Alpha Capital, which my accounts are only up 1.5K on the week because I did de-risk with those this week and had a very bad week as well. So I'm up only around $5,000 this week, which is crazy to say, but like it's not that bad. I don't want to say it's bad. I'm saying I'm up 5,000 this week like it's a bad thing, but it's obviously a good thing. But I'm gonna get into the trade right now. If I can show you guys how to switch screen. NQM, right? We took a. This is not a trade I took. I was just forward testing that shit. All right, so buys for the day. On the 4 hour, I was honestly bullish. We ended up rejecting this breaker this breaker block inside a bullish 4 hour. So I was bullish because of that. On the 4 hour, you can see price made a bullish CISD. We closed above the last move to the downside before a sweep of sell side. So we took out this low, right? And then closed above this body and ended up tapping into it and respecting it, which is why I was bullish. Hopped down to the 1 hour though. The hourly candle taps into this order block, right? Let me clear all my shit. You see the hourly candle really just comes up, taps into this order block, takes out buy side, inverses a bullish 1 hour, creates a bearish 1 hour, right? Hop down to the 50-minute. This is my condition to be bullish or bearish, right? This 15-minute was tapped into and respected. We just inversed it, but we also had this bearish 15 that was created. So my condition was whichever one of these is inverse first will be my bias because we're bouncing between a bullish and bearish PD array. So my thoughts were we took out buy side, but we also took out sell side. We're expecting a bearish 4 hour CISD. We're also expecting an hourly bearish fair value gap. So on the hourly we're bearish, on the 4 hour we're bullish, and on the daily we're actually weird on the daily. There's nothing on the daily. The daily did inverse. But I'm not going to consider this an inverse because we did tap into a volume imbalance. So the daily isn't really bearish. Or isn't really bullish or bearish. I don't really have a bias on the daily because we did shoot up 12% in 1 day. Also, the market's in a really, really weird spot right now because of the whole tariff shit going on. So the 4 hour was bullish, the 1 hour was bearish, and the 15-minute was going to be my condition to confirm a play. Right? On the 15-minute, we saw price tap into a bullish and tap into a bearish. We saw 8:30 news come out. This was my actual trade. It was purely based off 8:30 news. See, 8:30 comes out. You'd be surprised. It's not even this candle. 8:30 was this candle. We have data lows. Wait. Oh, shit. It was this candle. Data lows and data highs. What do we see happen? Data highs get taken. I did think about entering off this close right here, but it wasn't a strong enough close for me. There was a 2-minute and a 5-minute fair value gap. So I did wait for this 2-minute to get inversed. I did wait for this 2-minute to get inversed. Candle was here. Stops above this high. Actually, stops were not there. Stops were above this order block. above the order blocks. That was my line. If price went above there, this trade was invalidated, and it was also a very low RR trade just because I did get a pretty late entry on the move, and the data low was really close. So I saw a 2-minute inverse. There's also a 5-minute, which I was really skeptical about. I would have added to my position if this closed below this low or below this 5-minute, but it did not. So what I did is I waited for price to tap into the bullish 5-minute and give us a reaction from it. As you can see, price tapped into the 5-minute around here, right? We got a bullish reaction, and then it got open, high, low, close off the order block. So we respected an order block, a 1-minute bearish order block coming out of a bullish 5-minute. That is telling us that price is really bearish. If you are respecting a 5-minute bullish fair value gap, but a 1-minute bearish order block is what is drawing price down, that is telling us that the confluences are purely bearish and we have no interest in that 5-minute, right? Hop down to the 2-minute. What do we see? 2-minute bullish fair value gap. 3-minute. What do we see? Nothing. No fair value gap. So you have a 2-minute and a 5-minute. The 2-minute gets inverse because the 5-minute was too late of an entry. I would have added to my position, not originally entered off it. Close here. That's when I entered short, targeting data lows. There was an SMT, but I still got filled at the low because I had to pass the accounts, and my TP was set exactly to make $2,500. So I was not going to enter late and just add risk when that could easily just blow my account. So I went for a 1-to-1 risk around 2,000 something. I think I entered in like 4 contracts, something like that. Because it was like a 2,500 points or $2,500, $3,000 stop loss, $2,500 take profit. So my fills were a little weird. I think I added along as I went. I probably added after this candle closure and after this one, just to ensure that I would pass the account today. Honestly, very happy with this trade. Very good data high to data low play. It looks like there's a nice play setting up right now for market open. 15-minute CISD. Played off it. 5-minute CISD. Played off it. 15-minute inverse. There's nothing holding price up. I think right below us we do have London low. So this could be a good short in the making. But I'm going to hop off. This was a trade I took today. I'm not going to take any more trades. I'm going to forward test this. It looks like a good setup. Play was data high to data low. They're both very strong draws on liquidity. Entered up a 2-minute IFEG. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll be there to answer. You can answer or text me on TikTok, Instagram, Discord. Our Discord is officially going to be paid as of today. We are going to start charging for our Discord because our community started getting toxic, and we don't want that happening, right? We thought that we had a good community built, but unfortunately, we were proven wrong by certain people. So it is officially paid now. If you guys are interested in that, we do live trade every day. We back test 2-3 times a week, and we are going to have weekly psychology lessons. If you guys are interested in that, the link is going to be in the bio. But if not, you can just DM us on Instagram and we will answer any questions you guys have. All right, I'll see you boys tomorrow. Have a nice day. Peace out.